are celebrating today, uninterrupted, 90 years. I'm only 85 years, but 90 years of close relationship with the company there in America and our roses. And it's still the same brand name, Star Roses. Maybe the added plants, but that's secondary to me. The spirit is the same, innovation. And innovation has been driving permanently since the very beginning, the day a little French guy arrived in America. So Francis, my father, who was 23, took the boat. There was no other ways to go there. And just for the young generation to understand what crossing the Atlantic would be. And we had his report, and he said, that gave me 6 more days to learn my English. He was under the umbrella of his American mentor, Robert Pyle. Robert Pyle didn't found the Star Rose company, but took it in the early 1910. We don't have imagination. We are along a river and the flow takes us wherever the flow wants to take us. The only thing is we know how to guide the boat one day or another. Francis arrived in America, a young French guy, when he was 23. Met all the big people of them. The first thing that arrived there, back to Europe, was the first color catalog for selling roses. We still have it. We still have it. And some problems arrived in Europe at that time. We overcame this period of time, and because of all the energy of all concerned around roses, in 1942, our agent in a country that was not allied to us at that time was Germany. And our agent in Germany had the rose on their catalog in 1942. And the rose, we didn't know how the German friends would call it. They called it Gloria Dei. That was already a little bit of something that was not natural. But at the same time, the rose went to Italy. Italy and Germany were allied, and our Italian friends named it Gioia. Gioia, Gloria Dei was, well, okay, someone up there was doing the job. And our American friends, thanks to Robert Pyle, energy, contacts, so the day the war ended, in the first conference of the United Nations, which took place, the founding meeting was in San Francisco. All the delegates of the future United Nations had one rose before them. And he decided the rose would be named Peace. That's the famous peace that you will know now. Whether it's Gloria Dei, whether it's Gioia, whether it's La Paz, it's the peace rose. And the whole history of this company was funded based on these few elements. But he didn't only brought from America the color catalog, the friendship. He brought plant patent, because the plant patent in America was only 5 years old. It was 1930, the law. And for a European, a small French guy saying, my God, we can breed and get a reward. And then during the war, he studied all these possibilities. And yes, in 1947, he had his first plant patent in some of the European countries. Can you imagine that little guy that had no direct knowledge of either legal things, was doing, and very, very quickly. So he did things under the pressure, very quick, very thorough, very detailed. And when he arrived in America, Robert Pye said, "Francis, we owe you something. You brought peace to this country." And that's the gift. That was a gift that was very special at that time. American cars were not present in Europe. He gave him a Chevrolet. And I still have the letter, handwritten by Robert Pyle. So I'm very proud today to have with Brad to celebrate this 90 reunion or whatever, conjunction. I don't want to make it too long, but in resume, we are here for the 90th anniversary of this cooperation. And this is very, very, very rewarding for me, and to pass it on to the future generation, remembering what was done, not forgetting what was done. Thank you for being here. All the team is ready to see for the future, and the future is tomorrow. You have seen a little bit of the future. The whole team need to be like a pack on rugby, whatever you want to play the sport. It's a sport. We know each one needs to be doing this and that and doing it properly. So, hope you have a good future. I'm about at the end of my trip, but I'm still in roses. Don't worry, don't worry. And looking at them, even with a bad eye, one is about finished, but the other one is, and I see future. And I was so pleased today to listen to the comments and the reactions before this and that, and the fact that we had plant producers, plant distributors, even we have e-commerce. I don't understand what means e-commerce, but these guys that they don't know what they sell, but they sell it. You know, the biggest one is Chinese. Shine, whatever you call, but we have good e-commerce with nice people. Anyway, and this is the future. Okay, we will no longer have color catalog. Who cares? If they know how to handle these tricks on the computer. I've no computer, I don't know how to make it work, but this is my future. My future is to look at the past and look at the future. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Brad, for behaving yourself peacefully. Representing one of the most serious company on the North American continent. Thank you.
I don't know how to follow that because he stole my thunder, but first I'm honored and humbled to be representing Star Roses in this great occasion. You know, the owner of our company, Anna Ball, says all the time, we are not in the plant business, we are in the relationship business. And you start to think about what makes a great relationship. And to me, it's collaboration, trust, and communication. And this organization has set the bar very high on all three of those. They have been incredible partners for us for 90 years, obviously, and I started to think, boy, I've been around 32 years at Star Roses, and that's only a third of the time that these two companies have been collaborating. It's just an amazing feat, and as I said, I'm just honored to be here a lot. It was ironic that you said something in your speech about parcels going through customs in France. And we had a beautiful gift for you to collaborate, to commemorate our 90 years together and our next 90 years. And your customs agents wouldn't let it come through. So hopefully it'll arrive tomorrow morning and we can all share it with you. but in spite of that, thank you for your leadership and many, many more years. Thank you.
Thank you, Brad.